I finally messaged my landlord asking about the ghost. He'd never had tenants talk about hauntings. I go on, telling him about Francis, the name I made up for my ghost roommate. He stops me mid-sentence because Francis used to own the house and lived here decades ago.
Wow. You gave it a name and it's actually the real name? Shut
Unreal.
the fuck up.
Yeah. Months back on a Sunday, I was having a nightmare where I was yelling for someone to leave and they wouldn't. Wake up to see this cloud of mist at the foot of my bed and it just glides out of the room. Whole time I'm watching, I'm just like, oh cool, it's leaving. Then it dawned on me what I saw and I got spooked. But obs, there are a dozen ways to argue that it didn't happen. So although I know what I saw, I was like, not worth it. My thermos, just a ghost.
So
We'll
nonchalant.
let it go this time. I can't picture what level of chill I could
Yeah,
get.
literally.
Just a cloud.
Just a ghost. Let it go.
My thermostat is in
Seems
my
friendly.
Well, maybe
Seems-
Francis is nice.
Okay, sorry, go on.
My thermostat is in my living room. I know the consistent temp of my apartment, even through the night because I do a decent amount of all-nighters. Big thing with ghosts is they have a cold presence. On Sundays, I'll always wake up sweating buckets with the furnace running constantly, as though the thermostat is measuring the house as really cold. But this only happens on Sunday nights. A while back, my friend is over, and I just addressed the ghost being like, hey, let's set some ground rules. What's your name? Francis. I'm gonna call you Francis. I don't mind you, but you can't be messing with me, ruining my sleep schedule. The random intense furnace stuff stops. But still, someone could say it was all in my head. Selective stuff or some logical debunking. I will casually talk to Francis when I get home from work. Hey Francis, I'm home, or whatever. Kind of funny. Sunday, before the start of my 3-day
So chill.
overnight shifts, I go, yo Francis, I'm going to be doing overnights the next 3 nights. So you got the place to yourself. No parties though. Tuesday night, my same friend is over and I'm running late for work by at least half an hour. Clearly, Francis is kind of salty because I'm not giving him the space I told him. My friend can't find their socks anywhere while I'm getting ready for work. Get this. I go to the bathroom to brush my teeth and their socks are up on the shelf in my bathroom.
Oh my God, Francis is fucking around.
I'm like, what the fuck, Francis? Moved your socks.
The fuck, Francis?
There's no way in hell those socks were there before. I was in the bathroom earlier that night and they were not there and my friend never went to the bathroom the whole time they were over. That's the most unexplainable experience of it all. When I'm leaving my driveway, my car always shines its lights through the back door window, all the way to the door of my downstairs neighbors. I'm nosy, so I always peer through. That night,
This OP is just
Like,
just
I don't even
comical.
know what
Yeah.
they are. but-
Comical.
Yeah, I love the honesty.
yeah.
That night, I didn't, but my friend did, and jumps in their seat swearing they saw a pale old man staring at them through the window. I didn't see it, so it still could be brain playing tricks along with the trick of the lights, although I've never had a weird glare or reflection anytime I look through the window. So the next morning, I have the combo that's described in the post title. Also, I would always shrug off the constant times I'd wake up from a nap or go to one of my doors and see it was unlocked. I'm a forgetful person and didn't grow up locking doors. I'll often even be like, oh yeah, I recall forgetting to lock it when I came home. But sometimes I don't recall forgetting to lock it. And now I'm thinking that's because Francis will be opening that shit when he's moving around the house. That's all.
Sounds like Francis doesn't pay rent and is ungrateful as fuck.
Yeah, true.
What the hell?
Francis is about to move in with you, Ollie, after that comment.
yeah, fuck.
Yeah, he's coming for you.
It's coming with your socks.
God damn it. I can't find them as it is. Francis is already fucking with me.
He's the one who mismatches all of our socks.
They're always mismatched. Damn it.
Yeah, top comments on this are really cute. Like everyone's sharing their ghost stories. Oh, you have a resident ghost like me. It can be scary at first, but they become like part of the family after a bit.
Okay.
No way.
That's a stretch.
It's great you talk to him like he already is. Keep that up and just give him the basic respect all people deserve. Then you'll have a nice paranormal protector for your living space. Seriously, these guys tend to be territorial and won't just let any entity walk through your home. Try to find out more information on Francis, his hobbies, likes, and dislikes. Gramps, as I call my ghost, loves to collect different types of batteries. Found this out because they were always disappearing. So I put out a basket full of them and announced to him that they were for him. We switched them out every few months to keep them fresh. Gramps seems to appreciate this very much and began whistling for us on Sunday mornings when I make breakfast.
Okay.
I'm
struggling.
I don't know how I feel about the friendly ghost.
I'm struggling. Like, part of me is like, wow, okay, amazing. Like, you're accepting the situation. You're making the best of it. You're kind of like embracing it. I do love that. I do. Because I've heard that most of the time, this is what I was getting at earlier, their energy is like not malignant. They're not there to like, or malicious.
Yeah.
They're not there to like inflict any type of, that's what I've read and heard. Who knows?
Typically,
like, a lot
I
of
think
this is
that's the
unfounded.
case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say that it's like it's an energy or a spirit that's like stuck between like two different whatever you
Planes.
call
Have
them.
you
Yeah.
have you guys seen the afterlife of the party?
No.
Oh, it's like a really cute ghost story.
Well, it's like Casper. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
I-
Casper the friendly ghost.
Yeah.
And sorry.
No, you finish.
Oh, I was just saying, like, when I hear that story, part of me is like, okay, amazing. You're just embracing this. So you're trying to like, because I mean, they're really not causing you harm. None of these stories, like these people didn't get injured, except for Scorpion he had a moment where it was like, it took over, it consumed him.
Yeah.
It made him somebody
Possessed.
else.
It was a possessive moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like, they're not hurting anything. They're not hurting anybody. They're scaring you maybe, but like if you embrace it like the batteries, it's kind of like, okay, you're making peace with it.
Yeah.
But then I'm like,
Are you encouraging it?
yeah, and I don't know if I would just be fine with like whistling. I think
My dad whistles, and like what they say is true. Like, you marry your father, because my boyfriend fucking whistles. I'm like, I don't know who's walking in the door. Is it my boyfriend whistling or my dad whistling?
That's so
like,
cute. I see
so-
little to no parallels with Brett and my dad.
yeah. No,
No, I love that her parallel was like clearly married my dad because they both whistle.
Yeah, I have two guys who whistle. I haven't
they
seen
say
it.
that though, but they say
I
they
know,
always
I know,
say
I know.
like guys marry their moms,
No, yes,
girls
yes.
marry their dads.
Yeah.
Like, as gross as it. But
I don't think it's that. I see more overlap between me and Brett's mom. Like, I see it, but I don't see it between my dad and Brett.
I
at
could see
all.
it. Just happy go lucky, big guys just bopping
but
around.
Brett's like very high maintenance, and my dad's like so not. I don't know. I just don't.
That's
see
the LA in him though.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's another story though that kind of relates to this that I found, and it's about a guy who works in an EMT service. And so he was talking about his experiences, how there's a lot of ghosts in the garage that the ambulances are housed, and he kind of chalked it up as like a lot of people die in our ambulances, and their spirits are probably super confused, and so they are stuck like in that ambulance like garage bay like area. And so like they were describing experiences where like papers would fly off the desk when there was no wind or anything, and it was just like, I think a lot of spirits and
You guys
energy does get stuck.
You guys should watch the afterlife of the party because it was like basically she doesn't like right after she dies, she doesn't become a ghost until like years later. So everyone's already been like accepting that she's been gone for years. And then they're like, hey, you need to do this in between until you go to like your next phase of life.
Is this a recent Netflix movie? You were watching it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I remember you were watching it. I came home one day. No?
Must be Sarah.
No, it was you. But maybe it's a different
I watched on the
movie.
airplane.
Yeah, so it must have been a different movie.
There's a lot of like ghost ones, or like there's another ghost one where she dies and then gets put in another body.
You know the one where she's like arguing with her friend and she's like, you're supposed to be dead. And she's like, I know. And like they're arguing with each other.
Yeah.
What movie is that?
Maybe I was watching it.
Yeah.
Lauren's
it
got a
was-
bad memory over there.
Actually, no, I have the worst memory. So maybe it was Sarah.
Maybe I've no, yeah, I think
Maybe
I only
it
watched
was
on the
Sarah.
airplane.
I think it
Yeah.
was Sarah. Fuck.
Watching the same show.